And in the air, just over mid-on's head. Laxman trying to take the form from the test matches into the one-day without getting it, the pace and the bounce of the pitch.
Very clear from the field placement that nothing's going to be pitched up to Sourav Ganguly.
Online. And he made overs with some boundaries. Right on line. End of a long over. 2 runs, they're both extras without loss.
Surprising that was on a good wicket.
Middle of the ball, hit the middle of the bat, and that is typical Tendulkar. And chipped away nicely. Tendulkar will look for 2, but he won't get it. Cut away, and still can't get off the mark. Ponding, brilliant at backward point to Ganguly. Doesn't he want some runs? Well, still a big gap. And he lost it. And they're looking for a run, no. Ganguly looks as though he may have lost that one to Fleming. In the end, he may well have let it hit him. Well, it's... And you can't bowl short of Tendulkar. He'll just sway back and whack you through the onside. He didn't even time it properly. And it didn't matter. And the crackers are going off already. Umpire's called over. It's 10 without loss. In fact, 12 without loss. 12 without loss. And again, that lack of footwork that was so exposed during the Test series. Ganguly just putting his arms towards the ball. He may get away with it on a very good pitch, but
For no wicket.
and again, no straight chance to run at the bowl. Batsman's end. Bevan throws and misses. Likely Bevan's got about 1 throw per day in him with his shoulder, and he may well have used it up. And in the air, just over mid-on's head. Laxman trying to take the form from the test matches into the one-day without getting it, the pace and the bounce of the pitch. And he's got away with it. So good over for Australia. A wicket, that of Ganguly. India, 18 for 1. Wide and all well fielded. That is a lovely cut shot. It was short outside off stump. Tendulkar played a blistering cut shot at it, and Steve Ward dived full length to his left to stop it.
Certainly saved 4 runs there. Tendulkar is timing the ball.
Laxman placing it beautifully. Should come back for the second, but he slips. Yes, I think it's fair to say that Tendulkar has hit McGraw out of the attack. And that doesn't often happen.
Very strong in that area, VVS Lakshman. Fair amount of grass there. Is he wearing?
Oh, that's a good shot. That's much better. Testing third man. Nicely fielded down there, Bevan. Oh, and Tendulkar's going to be run out. He's given it away. He's run out. Tendulkar is run out. Bevan gets the ball back. Well, that's an absolute tragedy. The ball came back straight away. Break that was for the Australians. The fumble there. Dravid now thinks about taking a run. That really would have been suicidal. It's 52 for 2. Oh, and that would have been close as well. They needed a direct hit there. Beware. Into the gap, and that'll be 4. This is a fast outfield. That's lovely timing. That's more like the VVS Laxman we know. Lovely shot through the onside on the up. Lovely cover drive, and oh yes, it beats the field. You don't have to smash them too hard, do you? It's all about placement, and that was beautifully caressed through the offside. Lovely shot. Laxman really is now beginning. Now Dravid's getting in on the act.
So boundary there to end the over. Another good one for India. 15 coming off it. 90 for 2. Excellent shot from Dravid.
Back there.
4 more. I tell you what, I bet Steve Waugh's glad he's got those injuries and can't bowl on days like today.
Well, he's in sensational form. What a shot to bring up the 100. Slightly overpitched.
Badani off the mark in very unconvincing fashion. VVS Laxman, I think, just got a bit carried away with his form. He was hitting the ball so well that just, I think he got a bit of a blood rush. Well, that's a good shot. Nicely timed by Badani. Damien Martin will get there.
Has a good range also at that. So mid-on, mid-off up, he didn't need a second invitation. Sehwag. So the Indians continue to play shots against the Australian bowling. It's not really worth the trouble if you're just getting a single for it. Rahul Dravid getting that paddle sweep for 4.
Using his wrist nicely, keeps getting singles away. It's just to give you some idea of what will happen if they go along at this rate. Oh, he's just missed the off stump there from Dravid. Oh, just gently away. It was a single, but just a little bit of hesitation and a second look, and Dravid spent a fair bit of the time on the way down looking at the ball, which is a no-no. Got there easily in the end.
Again, the single. Dravid wants to. He'll have to hurry. He gets it comfortably in the end.
McGrath again doing what he does so often and gets away with it. Not sure why the batsmen are so subservient to McGrath. McGrath gets here and he just suddenly sees Dravid, so he turns into his path. And I'm not sure why Dravid just doesn't.
Top edge! But it sails into the crowd. McGrath can't believe it.
What a shot, and in American football parlance, what hang time. The ball was in the air for a long time, and it really has brought the crowd alive. The partnership now 54 from just 56 balls, and McGrath
50 for Dravid. It's been a fluent innings from him.
And an excellent piece of running to bring up his half. It seemed like he was running on the spot for a little while, and to be fair, the ball was sliced away from him. Just there, he just couldn't take the next step.
This field will give Sehwag the single. Good stop, a certain boundary save. Ian Harvey, the fielder, fine leg was up in the circle.
Brilliant work, dangerous ploy, as we've said, having the fine leg up for a part-time medium pacer.
58, it's 222 for 5.
Vijay Dahir, the new batsman. Beats Matthew Hayden. Long chase for the big opener. Chase once again for Matthew Hayden. Sorry, Damien Fleming in the other. Just a little flick of the wrist. And it's one bounce over the rope.
And it just kissed the inside edge. Gilchrist late to come down on it.
Good bowling, actually. That's an off-cutter. He really did pull down on the one side, trying to get it to jag back. It did a little bit, just at the inside edge, and well, it's got to go down as a chance.
That one's down to third man for four. Another four. Beautifully played by Dyer. That's the end of Dyer. A gem of an innings he's played here. The sweat is pouring off him. But boy, this will go down as well. Slower ball, it's in the air. This will be caught out too. Yes, the Aussies don't drop those. Damien Martin that time calling for it, making his ground. And well, they failed by 2 balls.
Nicely into the gap, and Matthew Hayden starts off well.
Travels so quickly off the bat, and yes, whether Australians will be able to chase that big target is uncertain, but plenty of entertainment assured for the day, and mostly from the willow. Matthew Hayden gets off the mark. His first runs in limited overs here.
There'll be overthrows here, and lots of them.
Just went through the hands of Ajit Agarkar, that one. He had it all covered. Hemang Badani, the thrower at point.
Ponting off the mark. Sehwag hitting middle stump and then having to fetch it on the rebound.
And then the fielders will realize soon that if they're positioned to save the single, they've got to be right up, because the Australians are quick runners, and Sehwag was there to save a single.
Great shot. Bounced once and over the rope. Look out, ball boys.
The perfect angle if you're looking to play the sweep, the pull shot, beg your pardon, just from outside the off stump.
Well, there he goes for the pull shot, and it's beaten the square leg fieldsman. He should have gone to his right there. Oh, and there's a slight mix-up there. Abhajan taking a long time to get moving down there. He's not exactly the greatest athlete in town. He really did run on the spot for a little while. He eventually got to it and let rip as soon as he got the ball in his hand, and there was just...
Bonding gone for 9. It's 44 for 2 Australia.
Part of a new over. Hayden continues to pick up singles. One of the fastest around. Oh dear, this could cost India this match if they keep missing them in the outfield. And played away on the onside for another single. So Hayden taking his opportunity here with both hands. So far so good for him. He's got 30 off 29 balls, so he's scoring at a strike rate of over 100%. And into the gap, and for not quite off the middle of the bat. A little bit of edge in that one, hence the proximity.
And that's pulled away. That'll reach the boundary. In fact, just cut off. There's no deep mid-wicket. And David Michael Bevan, as a left-hander, can be extremely dangerous. That's firmly struck. It'll beat mid-on and find the boundary. Again, very quick to jump out and meet the ball on the full.
I spoke to Matthew Hayden last night about his footwork against the off-spinners, and he said that he leaves the crease to try and get the ball on the full. He said if that's his mental approach, then at the very worst it'll be a half volley. So that's how he's approaching leaving the crease.
It's a single off every delivery. 17 gone, 103 for 2. In the air, there is a man at long off.
a couple into the gap down on the square leg boundary. That's in the air, and it's going to land safely. And what's more, it may just bounce away to the boundary. It has. Well, that'll relieve the pressure just a little. They needed to be 2 wickets down. Oh, and just short. Just short. Ganguly trying to come forward and make the catch there. The crowd giving him a hard time. Oh, and another mix-up. It's the end of the over. It's 148 for 2.
Down the pitch against whatever slight turn there is, and they've just heaved it over Wideman on that very low trajectory. It's 164 for 3.
Good use of the field, getting to the pitch of the ball to negate any deviation of the pitch.
Easy single for War. Brilliant shot. That will go all the way to the fence. That has slapped it past the man at cover, and it's gone to the fence. So he's gone to 99.
The previous yellow.
And did he hit it? Yes, he did. There was a slip in place. He tried to glide it past the right-handed first slip, and just a little edge from Damien Martin, and the lack of cricket telling on Damien Martin. Instead of playing nice and straight, which he does so well. Good running. Now, what will sort of Ganguly do now for Gilchrist on strike? He really has to deny him easy singles straight in the air, but man is there and he can't get it. It may in fact go to the fence. It does. So that obscure field placing for mid-on and long off has allowed Gilchrist to hit a boundary.
The mid-on was far too wide in location, so Gilchrist was much safer playing the shot straight down the wicket. He does that to good effect.
And he's tipped it beautifully.
Bowler's head, no problem at all. Good piece of bowling, and normally Zahir Khan would have expected that to be a dot ball.
Another single already today. Over 500 runs have been scored on the surface. He's found the gap. Mentioned a little while earlier, that's his strength, the cut and the pull.
Really bouncing off that pitch. If you belt it straight down the ground and it first bounces on the pitch, it really flies down the ground. Been a tribute to the curator. He's provided good entertainment.
Sehwag continuing. That's well bowled. Missed nothing. That was a good piece of bowling. He saw Gilchrist giving the charge early, bowled it wide. It was a little shorter too. Has failed. They'll go back for the second. Pressure being put on Srinath.
Not sure why Srinath was panicking here, because they were only ever going to get one, and they were going to get...
Loose delivery, and that has been put away to the boundary by Ian Harvey.
Well, Ian Harvey didn't worry about looking at the umpire to see what height that was. He just dismissed it. It was probably above waist height. He clobbered it.
Oh, he's hit that one in the air, but it's going to beat the fieldsman, and it will get to the boundary. The fours are coming. Perhaps this match is not over yet. Perhaps these two Victorians can steer Australia to what will be a turn up for the books if they win. They're behind the 8 ball here, but these shots all really all add up.
You can never relax, as a fielding side in such excellent batting conditions. The pitch is good, the outfield is quick.
Oh, knows the call.
And in identical fashion, bowled. Mark Waugh was his first wicket. The batsman was trying to make room for himself to play on the offside. This time Shane Warne making room to play on the leg side, but both times Srinath, the winner, hitting the timber. Shane Warne gone for 13 and Australia 254 for 9.
Right, well, Glenn McGrath is out there, and Javagal Srinath has just struck, and in so doing has gone past Kapil Dev. Well bowled right in the block hole, and he's given him out on the move. The umpire's on the move. He's given him out LBW, and Glenn McGrath gives him a huge blast as he goes past him. Well, that's interesting. The Indians all gathering around now in the centre. How did you see that one?